What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, your highness here. I think I'm gonna take my glasses off because of the. So I'm coming to you with my 6-month Loc'd update. Hold on. I'm not. Let's. Is that better? Okay. I think I like this type better. It's like we're talking now. We're sitting across from each other and we're having a conversation. Okay, so we made it, y'all. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. This is the 6-month Loc'd anniversary. Okay. We're having fun. So I think it's really cool that I didn't think of this when I established my locks in August of 2020, but my half of a year anniversary will always be 10 days before my birthday. So I think that's pretty dope time to like reflect on what that turn around the sun has been like. I'm getting ready to go on my 33rd trip around the sun, and I'm really in such a cool space on this next journey around the sun, and I think it's thanks in large part to what this 6-month journey has been like. I like wrote down things that I want to talk about with what this last 6 months have been about, but I think I want to just speak more. I mean, there's things that I would like to touch on that I think would be helpful in terms of anybody who's watching this who's considering locking their hair and wondering what it's going to look like 6 months after they make the decision, or just curious about what it may feel like, because being locked is a huge commitment. It's a commitment of somewhat, you don't completely have to, but it is, in a large part, giving up European hair beauty standards for yourself. I mean, sure, you can definitely, if your locks are small enough, you can definitely get a lace front, a wig, or whatever, and you can switch it up when you want to, when you want to feel like you have some hair just flowing through your hair. But in terms of dealing with this, your scalp and what comes out of it, not having to pick up a comb for real, only to do your retwist, but not having to worry about combing your hair. I have seen some people with more mature locks brush theirs with a soft brush to try to get the lint out. That's a thing. That is a thing that I probably should talk about a little bit. But letting go of those European hair beauty standards and what that may mean to you. For me, and I may have touched on this before in my video that I talked about was how I came to get locks put in my hair, or established, or I don't know the word, established locks. How about that? I felt like having long straight hair for a very long time in my life equal beautiful, equal men being more attracted to me, etc. And then I kind of let that go and was with my natural hair and my fro. Oh, my fro. I be missing it sometimes low key, but I'm telling you, man, I absolutely, positively, 100,000, 50 million% love my locks. I love them. I absolutely adore these little babies. I still haven't counted them. Not in a rush. They're the perfect amount for me. I got a retwist actually like 2 weeks ago. So my roots, they don't stay, well, we'll get there, I guess. We'll get to the retwist and all of that, but overall, this has been such an incredible journey, and I'm so thankful and grateful to experience this. I'm loving the woman that I've become through this journey. I stand by, this is one of the best decisions that I've made so far. So let's get into some of the things that I wanted to talk or touch on in this 6-month update that, just stand out for me. Number one, and maybe most important to me, this has been a journey of self. I have been spending the last few years getting more in touch with who I really am, getting in touch with my authentic self. You know what I'm saying? Feeling comfortable being myself at all times, comfortable enough to even start a YouTube channel, truthfully and honestly, because I don't know that I would start a vlog, even though it has been on my mind for years as something to do. I think these locks gave me the push and the confidence to really try this out, and we'll see how it goes. For now, if this reaches you and you see it and you're considering locks, or you're on your lock journey, whatever, if you've taken the time to watch this, I am greatly appreciative of you. I'm having fun over here, so I'm saying just stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, all them YouTube you digs, turn your notifications on so you can see whenever I'm about to you know what I'm saying, drop something on you. Get into the shake. So I have no regrets about not getting lock extensions. I know like a couple people when I was getting ready to get my locks suggested it, because I was really worried about having the short baby locks, but I'm here for it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I look forward every month to my retwist appointments because I get to see the growth. Like it's so much fun to see how different they're gonna look after each appointment. I love it so much that, I'm worried about when my locks are fully matured and, we're past this first time of seeing my hair transform in this way and grow, that, I don't know how I feel about it. Hopefully I feel just as good as I do now, because I'm like almost addicted to my retwist appointments. I'm still only going once a month. In terms of my hair regimen, I retwist once a month. I kind of throw in like shampoo every 2 weeks. So when I go for my retwist appointment, I don't do my retwist myself. Still haven't figured that out. I'm not ready to figure out how to do my own retwist, to be quite honest with you. So, but when I go for my appointment, she does a shampoo, and then I may shampoo my hair once more in in between that 4 weeks. So every 2 weeks, basically, I'm washing my hair. I guess I could show you the products I use while I'm talking about it, right? So in the first video I did, I was trying to figure out what's my product regimen. Less is the key with locks. You don't need a lot. So I had mentioned rose water. So I ended up getting rose water. This is the rose water I use. I don't need to do that. It's just fun to see people be like. Anyway, so it's Heritage Store Rose Petals Rose Water. It smells really great. It's good for your skin and your hair. It's, what do they say? You can use this for multiple things. It could be they say it could be a perfume. It has a really nice light rose smell, but rose water for the moisture. I had mentioned in that last video that I was going to get myself some coconut oil. So this is the coconut oil that I ended up getting. All these products I ordered off of Amazon, by the way. Not gonna lie, I ended up using this as like hair and body. I said it was gonna be coconut oil just for my hair, but I'm a little iffy on the coconut oil in my hair. For the longest time, until my bottle ran out, I was using Wild Grow, like I had mentioned, in my hair. You know, Wild Grow has a certain fragrance to it, but I don't think my locks like stink or anything like that. Like, I've smelled other people's locks before in the past, and I've been like appalled by the scent, but I think mine smell fine. You know, with the exception of, you know, when your scalp just needs to be washed. But I think the hair itself, it's not quite long enough. Oh, there you go. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with my hair holding odor, which was something I was concerned about. I think this rose water does a good job of giving your hair a nice light fragrance that's refreshing. So after my Wild Grow ran out, I tried a product that I saw online. It's from Hair Growth Company, or Hair Growth Okay, try again, Tracy. Okay, Hair Growth Company, hairgrowthco.com. So this is a 10-in-1 hair oil made with 100% organic oils. So in this oil we have chabi powder, I don't know if that's how you say it, peppermint oil, rosemary oil, castor oil, lavender oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, vitamin E oil, macadamia oil, grapeseed oil, and argan oil. This oil smells really good. It smells like peppermint. Out of all those oils that are in here, it smells most strongly like peppermint. So that's a nice fresh scent. If you like that kind of scent. You know, I used to be into like I want the more floral smells, but I ain't mad at a nice minty essential oil smell for my scalp. So these are my daily go-to products. The rose water oil, I spray it. The rose water oil. The rose water I spray in my hair every morning, or before I'm gonna try to like style my hair, if I'm going to, you know, even if I'm just flipping it around side to side. I think it's better to do it with, you know, moisturized hair instead of dry hair that's snapping. Listen, another thing real quick, I have noticed breakage, and it little key like freaked me out a little bit. You know, I love them so much, I kind of play in them and pull them, and maybe I'm not supposed to do that. We'll get into that. When I shampoo, my hairstylist, she put me on to, who is this? Paul Mitchell. Okay, she put me on to Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special Shampoo. It smells so good. Ooh. It smells so good. Very refreshing, invigorating. If you need to clear up your sinuses, go in the shower, put some steam, and smell this. Clear your sinuses right up. Open you up. So I really like this shampoo. This also is something that'll be good for like if you're worried about odor. Tea tree oil will neutralize that. So I'm a fan of that shampoo. Now, a debatable question, right? So when I was first doing my research on locks, you know, I was just clicking on different channels and people just talking about, you know, minimal products. You don't want a product buildup. I saw videos of people who had years of product buildup in their hair and how, you know, it starts to like turn your hair like a white filmy looking color or whatever. And that's probably a lot why people do the apple cider vinegar rinses, which I still have some more research to do, but I may be considering getting before my 1 year mark. We'll see. But in terms of conditioning, I just feel like I don't want to have crispy, hard locks. I want my locks to be soft and fluffy. So even though I have 4C hair, my hair is soft and fluffy. So does it being in a lock state make it feel a little bit drier? Yes. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe I should try deep conditioning every now and then. So you know, you'll see some people who will say all they use is water and oils and their hair is just flourishing. And some people say that they use a deep conditioner and that they just, what's the word I want to use? They, can't think of the word. It's the one. They, cut it with water. Cut it. No, but they use water to dilute it. That was the word. Dilute it. So they use water to dilute the conditioner so that they aren't creating, you know, I think when you have loose hair, you kind of can go crazy with conditioner just because you want to make sure every strand is conditioned to perfection. Makes sense. So I was a little apprehensive to get a deep conditioner, but I wanted to get one that was definitely moisturizing for my hair because I noticed that it was breaking, like the ends were breaking in. You know, I heard snapping sometimes if I was just like running my hands through my hair. So, and then it's winter time, it's dry. You know, I think your hair needs a little extra love during this time of year, especially if you live up north. We're not gonna talk about it. So I got this conditioner called Melanin. It is from Natural 85. I used to, my mom and I think my mom probably put me on to her in her, when her YouTube channel was starting out. I had no idea that she had her own product line, but I came across it online, read about it before I even knew it was her product. Her hair is gorgeous. I think it's cool. And this is also a, like a natural, smelling conditioner, not a floral, not floral scents, but this smells like spearmint. So I use this deep conditioner. I just got it. I use it maybe a little more so for my sons and myself. In terms of like how I felt the deep condition has worked for me so far, it wasn't like spectacular results or anything like that. I'm still learning along the way, so I may try another deep conditioner, but I used a minimal amount and condition, you know, just put a towel cap on, towel around my head and sat there because I don't have a heated dryer or anything like that. I don't know. The jury's still out on that deep conditioner for my hair. For my son's hair, who he has loose hair, similar texture to mine, I think it works pretty good. I like it in his hair, maybe a little more so than mine. But again, I don't even really know how a deep condition would feel or should feel with my hair locked, so that's to be continued. Those are my products. I mentioned something about the journey. So breakage. I've noticed some breakage in the ends just a little bit. Probably from me pulling on it, and I'm sure it's normal. I mean, what do we lose? Like how many hundreds of strands of hair per day? So I guess to see a few broken off ends isn't that big of a deal, but it is a little triggering for me because I was so tired of seeing my loose hair break, and it was like emotionally affecting me. So to see those little strands here and there was a little like, oh, I didn't really consider that happening. So it happens. That's something I kind of want to get into, though. It brings me to this other subject. So there are so many beautiful locks out there that you can find on Instagram. I got my algorithms tuned up just right, so my Explore page is constantly showing me women and men with beautiful locks, different types of locks. I've seen a lot of people have these locks that have these beautiful curly ends, and it's almost like the goddess locks but on your natural hair, and the ends are just so cute and so perfectly curled or kind of curled. The ends of the locks, I know that when I got my locks, my intention was to try to have kind of a looser end so that I could try to achieve that look in some way or form. But again, You can't go comparing your hair to everybody else's hair. People who have totally different curl patterns than yours, the ends of their locks are gonna look their locks in general are gonna look totally different than yours. So your hair is gonna do what your hair does. Just ride that wave, appreciate it, be down for it, love it. But in the beginning, I remember telling her, like, yeah, I want to have kind of loose ends. And with me having such a tight coil in 4C hair, it likes to tangle, it likes to knot itself up. So trying to have a loose end ain't really what's happening over here. So if we can get in a little closer, you can kind of see some of these have just a really, that one is kind of loose. But for the most part, this is what most of my ends look like. Let's see if I can find another one. I don't know. I will say, like, when my locks started, these locks over here on this side kind of had more of a coiled end, but now you can see it doesn't really look coiled so much. So in the beginning, I was like, no, I really want that look. I really do. And so I tried to start combing it out a little bit. And then I was just like, girl, what are you doing? Just let your hair be and do what it's been wanting to do all this time. Just let it be. So I tried maybe with some at the top to comb out a little bit so that it kind of has a loose end. But ultimately what I think will end up happening with my hair is that it's just gonna knot up anyway. It's not gonna stay in a loose state. You know, I've seen some of these girls who do have those loose ends on their locks. They comb those out and stuff like that, and I just don't think that ultimately that's gonna work for my hair. So I'm trying to let it just do what it does. Sometimes I find myself playing in my hair and kind of like trying to undo it still. I really like that look. It's super cute, but that might be something I still have to work through with letting my locks just do what they do. I appreciate those women's locks though. They're very cute. I like that style. So the moral of the story is, don't compare your locks to other people. Okay, what else do I want to get into? So, low maintenance, man. It's been a heck of a ride to not have me personally taking a comb to my hair in 6 months. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. I got my first lock style with my last retwist, so that was cool. It's just cool to see the progress. I'm here for it. I'm already 24 minutes in. Okay, let me get ready to wrap this up. Last thoughts about 6 months being locked. I'm not looking back. I'm going full steam ahead. Can't wait to see what my hair will look like at the next retwist. I just pulled my hair out. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Oh well. I'm loving the woman that I've become. I did get lashes recently. This might be the last time I get these type of lashes because I ain't really feeling it. Maybe I'll get the individuals. Oh, I'm part of the Free Titties Protect the City Committee. I don't know, man. I'm just having a lot of fun. I put a little you dig in my hair today. I'm here for the growth. How about that? The growth. The fact that I can Oh, I was going to talk about my retwists. So in the beginning, my retwists were not lasting. And I thought it was me because my scalp gets really itchy, so I was just like scratching. And so it was loosening up my my roots. And I was like, am I doing something wrong? I'm not taking care of my locks like I'm supposed to. Amen. It's part of the ride. Your retwist ain't gonna last forever. I've been seeing people, you know, they do the rope twist or whatever to try to hold on to their retwist. And I do think that's a good way to hold on to your retwist longer. I personally don't mind having the fluffy roots. I don't necessarily need that fresh retwist look, but when you do get a fresh retwist, baby, I enjoy both, but I've grown to really like the fluffy roots as well. So I haven't learned how to retwist yet. That's down the road. I like going to my lock appointments. Feels good to have somebody else working your hair. Lint. So I definitely try to keep a bonnet on my head, or try to be conscious of where I lay my head, because lint will get stuck in your hair. Food will get stuck in your hair. Anything that is loose and is small can get stuck in your hair. So that's why I mentioned, you know, I've seen people with more mature locks brushing the lint out. So that probably would be something that I would do in the future, but I haven't tried yet. Yeah, man. Let me know if you have any questions for me, anything you want me to touch on specifically. I'm not a pro. I'm just here. I'm just enjoying this ride. I'm learning as I go, but I'm definitely having a damn good time. All right. Thanks, YouTube.